Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. It's been a minute since I even put up a video, but I thought I wanted to come back on here and talk about what I've been thinking about. Just been a little busy, but FFIE. You know what? Every once in a while, you will have a situation where you are utterly wrong about, right? So when you look at the stock market and you realize that the stock market is probably the most irrational institution we have in our world. The stock market is definitely, especially in the short term, the most irrational institution that we have. I'll say that. In the stock market, perception is more important than reality. Perception is more important than reality. What people believe is going to happen, what people perceive is happening, is more important than what is actually happening. Now, when you look at FFIE, when you look at this stock, this company, and where it was in 2021, it was nowhere near where it is now. Meaning, it had not started any kind of production. It had not had any kind of vehicles out there. It didn't make any sales yet. It was all pretty much talk of what we're going to do, what we're going to be as a company. Oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to be an electric car company. It was all talk. And their stock, without a reverse split, made it into $18 a share, right? $18 plus a share. And now in 2023, after they've made lots of progress, after they've went through different phases of production and then deliveries and all of these different things, and securing funding, even though having some issues along the way, but the progress is there. The stock is, well, it couldn't get out of like 15-16 cents at one point, and they were forced to do a 80-to-1 reverse split, which brought the stock from about 16 cents to about $10. But since it was put to $10, this thing has plummeted, okay? And it plummeted as low as into the $3 range from $10. So you're talking about almost 70%, right? Since the reverse split. And now looking at it pre-market, it's around $4. How crazy is it that it can drop right back into the cents range again after having a 80-to-1 reverse split? This is how bad this stock has performed. And the reality of the situation is that, again, it's doing way better than it was doing in 2021. However, the perception of the public, the emotions of the investors are negative. And because of that negativity, because they don't feel confident with this company, they are selling off. And people are making hay in the other way. They are shorting the hell out of this stock. Now, I'm scared to try to short because I'm not that learned on putting puts. But it just feels like this thing is just free falling right now. I don't know if it's going to completely go out of, if the stock is going to get, completely delisted because it's going to keep going down or whatever. But I don't see where people will have confidence in this stock. Who's going to step up to stop this? Like, what big investor is going to stop and look at it and say, okay, at this level, this is a great investment? Who knows? I know for sure I'm out. I'm out of it. So this was something that I indeed got wrong, and I can admit that I got it wrong. As it's a gamble, and I said, you put in what you are willing to risk. Nobody wants to lose anything. Nobody wants to ever lose money, but you risk money that you have to risk. You don't put in things that will break you financially, obviously, especially on plays like this. But I think FFIE has been a disaster so far, stock-wise. A lot of people are just straight pissed off about what happened on June 16th. I think that was their best momentum that they had in a long time, and it looked like things were going up. You had a lot of retail investors that were getting in there. It got close to 50 cents on that one day. And, I think at that trajectory, if we would have continued on that same path, we would be well into the dollar and over the dollar by now, building it slowly the right way instead of having to do a reverse split. But because of what they did on that day, when announcing this lump of 3 strikes of bad news, the reverse split possibility that they spoke about, the share offering, right? And I think, what was it? It was another one. I forgot what it was. Earnings? I forgot. Anyway, whatever it was, it pissed off a lot of people. And a lot of people that I know that were following from March up until that point sold out. And guess what? Those were the smart people. Actually, I will say this. The smart people were the ones who sold in the 40 cents range. Because if you remember, we closed at about 40 something cents. And in the after hours is when all of this crap happened. And then you look at it go from 45 to 27 in a matter of an hour or so. Whoever was smart to be looking at this stock and seeing it crash or getting light of this news, they were the smart ones. A lot of us, it's the end of this trading week. It's the end of the trading day. We closed our phones. We shut down our laptops. We said, all right, we're good. That's another good week in the books. We're going to make some good money in FFIE, and they screwed us over. And you know what? Because of that, they pissed off a lot of people, and it might really come back to bite them. People, what is it going to do for investors? Who knows? And who cares? People lost money off of it, and it's how it happens. The emotional market is not rational. I'll tell you that right now. But I just want to tell you guys that I am completely out of it now. I am completely out of it. As of yesterday, I sold everything. And I'm going to kind of concentrate on what I initially wanted to do with this channel, which is just kind of like talk about certain interesting topics. So starting on September 11th, I'm going to start putting out some videos of things that I initially intended for this channel. So I hope you guys have a great day, a great Friday, and a tremendous weekend. And I will talk to you guys on the next video.